Hello everyone. Today let's crochet this lovely heart hair clip together. The stitches are simple, making it perfect for beginners to try. Before we get started, let's go over the materials we'll need. I recommend using 5-ply cotton yarn. And you can choose any colors you like. The tools you will need are a 2.5mm crochet hook, a tapestry needle, scissors, stitch markers, glue, and a hair clip. Once you're ready, let's get started together. First, let's start with a magic ring. Step 1. Hold the yarn tail with your right hand. Leave a tail of about 20 centimeters. Extend your left hand, wrap the yarn around your pinky finger once. And then bring it behind your index finger. Next, wrap it over your middle finger to form a loop. This will create a crossing point on your middle finger. Use your left thumb to press firmly on the point where the yarn crosses. Do not let go until the magic ring is complete. Pick up the crochet hook with your right hand and insert it through the loop on your middle finger. With the hook above the working yarn, yarn over from back to front and pull the yarn through the loop. Now you have a loop on your hook with the hook still above the yarn. Yarn over again from back to front. Pull the yarn through the loop on your hook. And just like that, we have completed the magic ring. Now let's begin crocheting round 1. Before we start, crochet 2 chain stitches as the turning chain. These do not count as a stitch. For this first round, we will work all our stitches into the magic ring formed on your middle finger. We need to crochet 5 treble crochets, 3 double crochets, 1 chain stitch, 1 treble crochet, 1 chain stitch, 3 double crochets and 5 treble crochets. Then crochet 3 chain stitches and 1 slip stitch. Let's work on this together. First, we are going to crochet 5 treble crochet stitches. Let's start with the first treble crochet. Place the hook over the yarn and wrap it from back to front twice. That is yarn over twice. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Insert the hook into the ring on your middle finger, and yarn over again. Pull the hook back through to bring up a loop. You should now have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over from back to front. Pull through the first 2 loops on your hook. You have 3 loops remaining. Yarn over again. Wrap the yarn from back to front. Pull through the first 2 loops. Now there are 2 loops left on the hook. Yarn over one more time. Pull through the remaining 2 loops. And that completes 1 treble crochet stitch. Lift your right hand to pull the loop up a bit larger. Then put down your hook. Let's take a closer look at the stitch structure we just made. You can see 2 strands of yarn forming a V shape below the loop. This is the top of the treble crochet stitch. Take a stitch marker and insert it under both strands of that V. Then close it. Now we have marked the first treble crochet. Later we can count these V shapes to figure out exactly how many treble crochet stitches we have made. Let's continue and crochet the second treble crochet. First, yarn over your hook twice, wrapping from back to front. You have 3 loops on the hook. Insert the hook into the ring on your middle finger and yarn over. Pull the yarn through to bring up a loop. Now you have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over. Pull through the first 2 loops on your hook. Now, there are 3 loops remaining on the hook. Yarn over again. Pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. You have 2 loops left. Yarn over and pull through the remaining 2 loops. That completes our second treble crochet. There are 3 more treble crochets left. So please complete those on your own. After finishing the 5 treble crochets, next we will crochet 1 double crochet. First yarn over. You now have 2 loops on the hook. Insert your hook into the ring. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Now you have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over. Pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. You have 2 loops remaining, so yarn over again. Pull through the remaining 2 loops. That completes 1 double crochet. Next, let's crochet the second double crochet. First yarn over. You have 2 loops on the hook. Insert your hook into the ring. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Now you have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over. Pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. Now with 2 loops remaining, yarn over again and pull through the last 2 loops. We have now completed the second double crochet. There is 1 more double crochet left. So please finish that one yourself. After completing 3 double crochets, go ahead and crochet 1 chain stitch. Once the chain stitch is done, crochet 1 treble crochet next. After the treble crochet is complete, crochet 1 chain stitch. After that chain stitch, crochet 3 double crochets. Once the 3 double crochets are done, crochet 5 treble crochets. After completing the 5 treble crochets, crochet 3 chain stitches. Next we'll make a slip stitch. Insert your hook through the ring formed on your middle finger, and yarn over from back to front. Pull the yarn through, and then pull it directly through the loop on your hook. That completes one slip stitch. Now we need to tighten the ring. Find the yarn tail and give it a firm pull. Pull it tight to close the center. And just like that, round one is complete. Here is what it looks like after finishing the first round. Now, let's start round 2. First, chain 3 is a turning chain. This turning chain does not count as a stitch. For round 2, we will be working into the stitches of the previous round. First, let's make the first single crochet. Insert your hook into the stitch marked by the first stitch marker from the previous round. Yarn over from back to front and pull up a loop. You should now have 2 loops on your hook. Place the hook over the yarn. Yarn over again and pull through both loops on your hook at once. And there we have completed one single crochet. Lift your hook up with your right hand to pull the loop larger. Then set the hook down. Let's take a closer look at the stitch formed by that first single crochet. You can see 2 strands of yarn below the loop. They form a V shape. This is the stitch formed by the first single crochet. Use a stitch marker to go under both loops of the V and lock it. This way we've marked the first single crochet with the stitch marker. Later we can determine how many single crochets we've made by counting the number of V shapes. Remove the stitch marker from the previous round. Continuing on, we will work into that same stitch. We need to crochet half double crochet. First, yarn over. You will see 2 loops on your hook. Now insert the hook into that same stitch. Yarn over and pull up a loop. You should now have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over again. Pull through all 3 loops on your hook at once. And that completes half double crochet. Before we crochet the next stitch, we need to find where to insert our hook. We can see the half double crochet we just made. It has a vertical shape. If you follow that vertical bar down, you can see which stitch it comes out of. So the adjacent stitch to the left is where we will insert our hook. Next, we need to crochet 3 double crochet increases. A double crochet increase simply means crocheting 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Let's crochet the first double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook into that adjacent stitch on the left, and make a double crochet. Next, insert your hook into the same spot and crochet another double crochet. That completes one double crochet increase. Before crocheting the next stitch, we need to find the insertion point. We can see the double crochet increase we just made. It has a vertical shape. Following the vertical shape down, you can see it comes out of the stitch. The stitch immediately to the left is where we will insert our hook. Next, let's continue by crocheting 2 double crochet increases. That completes the first double crochet of the increase. Go ahead and insert your hook into that same stitch. To crochet one more double crochet. Now we finished the second double crochet increase. There is one more double crochet increase left to do, so please complete that one on your own. With those 3 double crochet increases complete, next crochet 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. After finishing those 2 double crochets, crochet 1 half double crochet into the next stitch, yarn over so that you have 2 loops on your hook, and then insert your hook into the next stitch on the left. Yarn over and pull up a loop. You should now have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over again. Yarn over. Pull through all 3 loops at once. That completes half double crochet. Next crochet another half double crochet into the next stitch. After completing the half double crochet, we will work into the loop of the chain stitch from the previous round. Pick up just this one strand here, and crochet half double crochet in the spot. Once that's done, crochet 1 chain stitch. Before we crochet the next stitch, we need to find the correct spot to insert our hook. We can see here is the half double crochet we just made. It looks like a vertical bar. Following that vertical bar down, you can see it comes out of this stitch here, so the stitch immediately to the left of that one is where we will insert our hook next. Next, we need to crochet 1 double crochet into that next stitch on the left. After that, crochet 1 chain stitch. Next we will crochet into the loop of the chain stitches from the previous round. Pick up just 1 loop like this to begin. We need to work half double crochet in this spot. Next, work half double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches on the left. After finishing those 2 half double crochets, work 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. Once the 2 double crochets are done, work a double crochet increase into each of the next 3 stitches. After completing the 3 double crochet increases, work 1 half double crochet into the next stitch on the left. After that, work 1 single crochet into that very same stitch. Insert your hook into the same stitch. Yarn over from back to front, and pull up a loop. You should now have 2 loops on your hook. Position your hook over the yarn. Yarn over and pull through both loops on your hook. That completes 1 single crochet. Next, chain 3. Finally, we need to work a slip stitch to finish this round. Insert your hook through the center of the magic ring. Yarn over from back to front and pull up a loop. Then pull that loop directly through the loop on your hook. This forms a new V shape below the loop, and we need to pull it tight. Hold the yarn and fabric tight with your left hand, and use your right hand to pull the hook firmly upwards to the right. You'll see the V shape get smaller and smaller, until the slip stitch is tightened. This tightened V does not count as a stitch, and with that, round 2 is complete. Here is what it looks like after completing the second round. Once finished, leave a yarn tail of about 10 centimeters and cut the yarn. Pull the yarn tail all the way through and pull it tight. Next, turn to the back. Thread the excess yarn tail onto a yarn needle, and weave it into the back of the fabric, following the texture of the stitches. Weave it through a few times to make sure it's secure. Once it's hidden, go ahead and cut off the excess yarn tail. Do the same with the starting yarn tail. Thread it onto your needle and weave it into the back of the fabric, going back and forth a few times to secure it. After it's woven in, simply snip off the yarn tail. Remove the stitch marker. And with that, the heart part is complete. Next, take out your hair clip. Apply some glue to the center of the back of the heart. Then stick it onto the edge of the hair clip. And now your beautiful hair clip is all done.